bring them to our center, and they hang out with us every day. We give them activities. All four of you are walking in with no problem. But there are many citizens who may be in a wheelchair, might have had a stroke, might have had a heart attack, or a back heart accident, might be amputees who don't move around like a fool who move around. So what we do is we provide an environment where they can have socialization and education. So our goal is to bring them outside the house 3 to 4 to 5 days a week. Sometimes people want to attend 7 because they love the place. At our facility, there are activities that transpire on a daily basis. The first thing we're going to do is pick you up in the morning. You don't have to worry about transportation. As soon as you get to our facility, we're going to provide you breakfast. In fact, when you walk in the door, the tables are going to be set. All you have to do is sit down. When you finish eating breakfast, you have a whole plethora of options. A, you can do a social activity, which we try to encourage exercise. Because many of our folks have had strokes, or knee replacements, or they may have been in a car accident. So we want to keep those body parts moving. Then after that, they break out sessions. We have some folks, they go to my arts and crafts room. We have some folks go to my movie room. They be looking at everything from cowboy movies to they watch the whole routine, all of that stuff. Some of them get their nails done, because ladies like getting their nails done. We have a lady who does hair on occasion. We have skilled nursing. Let's do some professional stuff first. Skilled nursing on staff. So while you're there, you're going to get things like blood pressure taken, and we're going to monitor your health. The persons who assist you are called CNA, Certified Nursing Assistants. They're with you every day. I mentioned wheelchair earlier. Some folks need help transferring from the wheelchair to the toilet. They're there for that. At our location, we've been blessed with a new facility. We have a shower. We have multiple restrooms throughout the facility, and it's a big, open, clean space. Additionally, there we have a pool table. They do board and darts. We have a card playing group. We have a crew to play cards every day. We have a knitting group. We have a crew to knit every day. So while you all may eat together for breakfast and for lunch, you may say, you know, I'm going to go do what I like to do. Sometimes you know what you like to do is sleeping. Because some of my people are 90 plus years old. And sometimes you know what you want to do, you might just want to be sitting outside. We do barbecues. We take you on field trips. I was mentioning this voice earlier. An example of a field trip would be they did a boat ride this year. Anybody familiar with the Spirit of Baltimore? So 2 weeks ago, we brought our family down to the Spirit of Baltimore, and they went on a cruise. You've heard of Walmart. You've heard of Dollar Store. They go there regularly. Great Blacks and Wax. We try to go places where it isn't very, very expensive. Because a lot of my people are on fixed incomes, and they can't afford an extra $50 for a field trip. So we try to supplement that, okay? So the whole gist of what we offer is for the purpose of physical therapy, OT, occupational therapy. We have prescriptions. Now, many of you may have prescriptions coming to your homes already, but there are some folks that may not. So in that particular case, we'll make that available to them. So a lot of what you have, we try to supplement. This is key right here, which is door-to-door transportation. You mentioned that earlier. We pick you up throughout the whole year. Doesn't matter if it's snow or whatever. Okay? That's a good thing. So our goal is to keep our seniors active. In fact, who knew when they were 25 years old that they were going to have a heart attack and or a stroke at age 52? You can't possibly know that you're going to get in an accident. So that being the case, that doesn't mean your life's over. So for the folks that's in our wheelchairs, you've seen them throughout the city of Baltimore, the state of Maryland, we have wheelchair van buses. We have like 20 buses, close to, I think 18. And we pick them up. And you're talking about giving them something to do. You meet your friends. You hang around with people not standing like you're crazy because you got a double amputee. You're in a comfort zone. And so we wanted to stop out today to let you know what our mission statement was to help our clients maintain the best quality of life while also offering peace of mind for their family members and caregivers. Oftentimes, well, let's start from the beginning. Everyone doesn't have somebody to take care of them. Some folks don't have business from their children, their neighbors, and church members. So what we try to do is we try to provide a level of oversight for them to make those family members and caregivers comfortable that their loved one is in good hands. Many of your children may work. They got to work every day. I don't want to. My mom's 81 years old. But you know what I'm concerned about mom at the time. Luckily, she's kind of active. You know, So what we do, we give that peace of mind to the loved one. And it gives you activities on a daily basis. Let's talk about money piece, 'cause that matters. If you have medical assistance, you may qualify for free services. Okay, the process is very, very simple. If you look at what we're talking about today, and you say, here's something that I'm interested in, and I'm not asking you to make a decision today. I want you to just think about it. If you want to make a decision today, you can. Think about it. Will this benefit my life? Medical assistance will provide this whole program for free for you if you're approved. Now, Glenn, what is approval? The city of Baltimore will send out a nurse to your home to do a screening. They come from a department called AIDS. The nurse comes out, they're going to talk to you, they're going to ask you about your medical situations, your limitations, where are you medically. And then he or she will say, okay, this person qualifies for adult medical daycare services, you'll get an approval. Or he or she may say, they don't meet the qualifications for adult medical daycare, you can't get approved. Our goal is to get everyone approved, because that means there's no out of pocket. Okay? Now, let's say you don't get approved. The cost per day, if you're self-paying, is $75.99. $75.99
Per day.
Yes, ma'am. We have some people paying that amount per day. Some folks pay 3 days a week, some do 5. Everyone in the room, we fall in different financial categories. So somebody might have retired from the military and from Social Security. So they may be able to handle, and then you got Social Security. So that's 3 incomes coming in, right? So they might be able to handle that. So, but my goal for you all is constantly to get medical assistance to cover it, because it's out there, it's our taxpayer dollars that's providing that option for you. I know I'm giving you a lot of information. I'm going to take a pause for a minute for any questions at this point.
Well, I have Medicaid, you say Medicare?
Mm-hmm.
I have Medicare and medical assistance.
Okay. So you qualify at least for the referral to put you through AIDS. Okay. Let's talk about some things that I haven't talked about. What's key?
I'm not in the HMO program either.
Okay. So we'll take a look at that. And we'll take a look at each and every one of you individually. If you look at it and say, hey, this is something I want to do, we'll go ahead and take a look at each situation individually.
I have a question. What's the definitive age? I know it says the geriatric population, but what's the actual age for
What you
that?
just asked me.
Same thing.
She did. I didn't hear.
So my response was this: we take folks 18 and over.
Okay.
Okay. Now she asked a question of me earlier. We just kind of passed the piece. What's considered a senior citizen? And to be quite frank with you, I think it depends on the agency. Now I'm thinking that the United States government might put you at around 50 or 55 based on a population or demographic of people.
Okay.
For example, I was telling them earlier, when I turned 50, AARP sent me a card. And they speak to handling seniors.
Right.
But if you go to retire from somewhere, you may not be able to retire until you're 60-something years old.
Right.
Right.
You know, time, but you don't have the age.
Exactly.
Right.
So, so that may be 2 different questions, retirement age and senior citizen. But I'm thinking for the purpose of this conversation, we're probably around 50 or 55 years old. Typically, it's going to put us in that demographic of senior citizens.
Because I was saying, you go to get on the MTA bus, you have to be 55. If you don't have Maryland ID, you can use, well, your ID, if you don't have the disability, you can use your Maryland ID. If you're 55, and you can get on the bus and pay the discount price.
Okay.
Because a friend of mine, we was together, and by me being older, she was only 52, I think, at the time.
Okay.
But the bus driver let her go. But,
Let her go.
I was old enough,
Sure. So it depends. It depends, Ms. Melody, what age you're speaking to. One of the things I want to bring up is something that's key critical. You and all of us will probably agree that cleanliness is key critical. When you go into a place, you don't want to smell anything. And when you look around, you don't want to see trash. One of the things we pride ourselves in, and oh, by the way, we're not the only person offering this service in the state of Maryland. There are other adult medical daycares. We like to pride ourselves on our compassion, our cleanliness, and our hospitality that we offer our clients. And I think that's what makes us successful and has lended us success over the last 2 years for my Pratt Street location, 10 years for my Dundalk location. So I have 2 locations, one in Dundalk, one on Pratt Street next to being on Railroad. Okay? So what I do and what we offer is something called a visit lunch tour. And what that bring you down with us for a couple of hours. Usually on a Tuesday or Thursday, we try to schedule. And you hang out with us and have lunch. You check us out, you sit around, check out the vibe, see what transpires, see how people communicate, you see what exactly goes on out of the daycare. I mentioned to Melanie earlier that I'm going to offer that to you as well. So if the four of you say this is something I might want to check out, and or you may know somebody else that lives here who wasn't able to make it today for some reason, could have been a doctor's appointment, let me know. I'll have my bus come up here, pick you up right here in the courtyard. You get on the bus, we go around the corner, because I'm 5 minutes or 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, somewhere around here. We come hang out with me for about an hour or so, have lunch, and I bring you back. So if that's something that maybe that you might be interested in, let Melanie know. She'll send me an email, she'll contact me, and then we'll go ahead and schedule that within the next 2 weeks so you can come check us out.
Sounds good.
Okay? Any more questions?
No, I just don't care about looking at that.
Okay. One of the things I didn't mention is that we have a doctor that comes every week, and he checks out our patients as well. We also didn't mention the fact that we take you to your appointments. If you let us know 48 hours in advance, we'll take you to your doctor's appointment. Now, I'm going to take you to your first appointment. And the reason being is your first appointment is going to be more detailed, which means it's going to take longer. Why is that detailed? Because we're just meeting you. And you need to find out all the information about you. So it takes a longer time to screen you. So our buses pick up in the morning, and in between probably 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock, we try to make it fit in for folks' appointments to have during that period of time. Okay? Any questions? Tell me what you're thinking that you're not asking.
It sounds interesting, very interesting.
Sound like something you might benefit from?
And at my age, getting older and, with all the health problems I have,
And the other piece is, what we want to do is, we want you to consider family members who might benefit from our service. Church members. If you belong to fraternities, you already got me too? Okay. If you belong to organizations, think about them and see if they can, benefit from what we have to offer. Now, the biggest thing is going to be yours, okay?
I'm taking to Miss Shirley.
Okay, sure. Not that.
She can't walk.
Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure Miss Melanie has some of these brochures as well. So, because you might think of somebody sometime in September. We're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? And for that person who's not here today, when I get the phone call, I'll go see the person and I'll present to them. If Ms. Melanie gets wind of maybe 5 more people who might want to attend, we'll come and do a presentation again. So we can do this maybe, however many times as necessary. Okay? So once again, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your day to take a look at Carrie Hands Adult Medical Daycare. If it sounds like something that you're interested in right now, we can do a referral for you today. If you need to think about it and say, hey, will this fit for me? I want to go on a visit lunch tour first before I make a decision. That's fine. So it's whatever you want to do. And oh, by the way, let's say you wake up in the morning and you don't feel like coming. Ideally, you would know the day before. Give us a call. We'll contact transportation. Let's say, for example, you hit the lottery and you never want to come back again. Let us know so we can make an adjustment because we're going to put you on a route. Okay? And so once we put you on the route, now let me share this with you. When you get in the bus in the morning, it's not going to be like Uber. So Uber will pick you up where you go and take you where you want to go. Right then, straight shot. With us, you're going to ride around a little bit because we do routing, picking up individuals as we circle the city to come back to the center. And so, say it again. You said it wicked.
What you hear
So
that on TV?
That's what you can expect. And that goes in the morning and in the afternoon. Typically, they start loading up about 2 o'clock to bring you home. And when I say loading up, that's a process because we don't have wheelchairs. And some folks walk slow because they have knees, shoulders, hips, and all. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right. Is there anybody today that want to do a referral?
Nah, I'm gonna wait because I got a couple doctors appointments.
That's coming up? Okay, and that's totally fine. Let Miss Melanie know individually. She'll let me know, and I'll send my band picture. So that's something you want to do. I think you owe it to yourself. You might want to do a referral today? Okay, we'll do that. Give you 1 second. So let Miss Melanie know, and we'll send a van up so y'all can check us out, okay? All right. Thank you. That's all for me. I did pretty good. I did, 15 minutes? Now, you can go back.
You want 15 more minutes.
You want 15 more minutes? I know that's right. I know that's right. So, but yeah, check us out. And if it's not, you're welcome. And if you say, and so let me tell you also that's happening. I've had people to do, they signed up, they got approved, and then they decided not to come. That is totally cool. Because sometimes once you get into something, you say it's not for me. It's not.
You have to fill a paper out? A form?
We do what's called a referral form. That referral form is going to be submitted to AIRS so I can see if I can get you an approval for medical assistance. So we can do that today. We'll go to the side and have that. So my referral form, you're not going to fill out. You're going to fill out 3 forms. One is going to be medical release because my nurses has to have your medical information because we need to know where you are just in case something happens. You're going to fill out what's called a freedom of choice, which means I didn't put a shotgun to your head and handcuff you and drag you down to the dog to take care. Okay? On your referral form, I'm going to ask you your name and address, basic information. Your caregiver, if you have one. If you don't, that's fine. I'm going to ask you your social, your date of birth, and your medical assistance number. I'm going to ask you about things such as qualified medical psychiatric diagnosis. This gives my nurses some information to work off of. Your primary care physician, I'm going to ask you that information as well. I'm going to ask you about allergies. Do you have transportation? Are you on a walker or a cane? Or some of my people are 100% visually impaired. So we need to know that so we can accommodate you. And that's basically it, emergency contact. And that's basically it. This is kind of short and sweet, but it gives them a snapshot of where you are. That way they can, right, so that's one paper, that's referral. The second one is called freedom of choice. Did I mention to you that we're not going to handcuff you? All right, so this, when you sign that, it says that you're willing to come to carrying hands, and you haven't been forced, you're just saying I'm doing what I want to do. And your third one I thought I mentioned was your medical release form. It says that your doctor, we send it to your doctor, so he can send us your medical information. Okay? Because you all have heard of HIPAA. Have you heard of HIPAA? That's a regulatory organization to make sure that your personal information doesn't travel 15 different places. And so we come under the state of Maryland. They provide oversight. They come into our facility to check our kitchen to make sure it's tight. They come check our nurses. They come check the whole programs to make sure we're doing things above board. And so we've been blessed so far. We haven't had no problems. And so that's a good thing. But yeah, HIPAA makes sure that your records, your medical information is sealed. So only the individuals that's supposed to get it that you authorize.
I have a question. Do y'all have the first glasses?
Glasses? So no, we don't. So we don't write prescriptions.
No, I'm just saying not write prescription, but would y'all like prefer like if it's a referral or something more as far as if we have to go and get glasses?
Right, no, so we don't have an optometrist or what's the other one? Optometrist, what's the other one? Ophthalmologist. No, ma'am. What we try to do, though, we try to utilize the resources that we have in terms of agency. In other words, if we know somebody that can save you X amount of dollars for a pair of glasses or a cane or some boxing gloves that we need, we're going to say, hey, check out. They might be able to save you some money. Does that make sense? We have a quality assurance department that make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and everybody else is doing what they're supposed to do. We try to put people in the direction of GEDs for those who want to get them. So yeah, we'll try to access our resources, but we won't write a prescription. If that was the case, they'd have to write you one because I need some advance.
I think she might be talking about this.
Yeah, that was for, we were supposed to have 2 presenters today, but one is out of town, and so he couldn't make, so he's gonna reschedule.
Okay. So, yeah, that's kind of how that goes. Okay. All right. I'm gonna sit down with you, I believe, in a minute. Please let Miss Melanie know.
We will.
Because I want y'all to come check me out.
I will.
Y'all can come check me out.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah, come check it out.
And,
Like Tuesday or Thursday.
yeah.
I'm gonna need a little time. If you decide to come, I'm gonna need a referral on you though. Because my nurses need to know everybody that's coming in the building. Speaking of the building, you'll see big screens everywhere. You'll also see cameras everywhere. And in my nursing station and in my operations area, we have a screen that has all the cameras on it. So eyes on all day long because people fall.
Right.
You know, we've had people fall.
Yeah.
And so we need to, and so we, you know, you'll see me when I'm there, I'm in and out because I'm in the field a lot, but I'm coming around looking at you. And I'm checking you out. Because if you see, what's your name, man?
All right.
If Miss Paulette, something about Miss Paulette is different today. And I'm a snitch. I'm telling you, I'm going to sit there, y'all, is Miss Paulette, how she gonna check? I'm in about 15 minutes for you, would you? You know what I'm saying? That's what you need. You need somebody to check you out. You all gotta check me out too. What's going on with love? Love, you know, something on you okay? Because they do it. Because everybody, they like my mother. They act like they're my mother too sometimes, but that's all good. So that's kind of it. Thank you once again for taking time out of your busy schedule. I'm gonna go down here.
Information.
Oh yeah, this is some good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit and talk to Mr. Harris-Barber. And then if anybody else wants to do a referral today, they can. Melanie, you'll let me know
Yep, absolutely.
where we are with regards to the Visit Lunch Tour. It's called a Visit Lunch Tour.
So when you said on Tuesday,
I do
Tuesday
on
to Thursday.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
so you have to have a lot of people to do it?
No. I picked up one lady, what day was it? Last week. You know? Yeah, you know, one person, we'll bring what's up. And
I want to tour.
you want to do a tour? All right, so just hold back for me for a few minutes. That way I can fill out the referral for you. So I have it. And I'm going to need to talk with Mr. Howard.